Good day, grade 12 researchers. Research methodology is the path through which you as researchers need to follow in your research. It shows the path through which you formulate your problem and objective and present your result from the data obtained during the study period. The methodology chapter shows how the research outcome at the end will be obtained in lieu with meeting the objective of the study. This chapter discusses the research methods that were used during the research process. It includes the research methodology of the study from the research strategy, research design, statistical analysis, the study area, data sources such as primary data sources and secondary data sources, population consideration, and sample size determination. This quantitative format of research methodology is structured using the following components. The first is quantitative research design. It will be followed by context and participants, instrument and data gathering procedure, and finally, the data analysis. So let's first discuss the first part of the methodology for quantitative study, which is all about quantitative research design. So a research design refers to an overall strategy that a researcher uses to logically and coherently integrate the various components of the study. It is always the first part of the methodology part, for it is a design that takes a certain shape the moment you lay the research's structure and components. It constitutes the blueprint for the collection, measurement, and analysis of data. Quantitative researches are classified into five general kinds. The first is descriptive, correlational, comparative, quasi or quasi-experimental, and experimental research designs. So let's intensively study, or let's discuss intensively the following research designs. So in accordance with the goals of descriptive research, the descriptive research design aims to observe and report on a certain phenomenon, type of behavior, traits as it takes place or manifests itself. During this research design, or if you're about to use this research design, you achieve this objective. You can achieve this objective by the use of different instruments, with the use of different rating scales and other means to measure the variables as they occur. One limitation of descriptive research design is its inability to establish relationship or causal relationship. That is, one variable cannot be claimed as the cause of another variable. That is why descriptive research design only have one variable. So descriptive research design is used when little is known about a topic or when the study is exploratory in nature. So another quantitative research design is the correlational type. The aim of the correlational research design is to determine whether an increase or decrease in one variable corresponds to the increase or decrease in another. So same as with descriptive, it does not seek to establish a cause-effect relationship, but mere association among variables. Like in descriptive type, experimental manipulation is not used in the correlational research design. So there is no concept of experimentation, for variables are still measured as they occur. The third quantitative research design is the comparative research design. It aims to infer a cause from the already existing effect. So although this research design attempts to establish a causal relationship between variables, but it does not use experimental manipulation. So it cannot be said that the change in the variables takes place in your actual study. So like descriptive type, this type of research design is used when the study being conducted is also exploratory and little is known about the phenomenon or behavior being studied. The last two kinds of research design can be distinguished with the presence of an intervention applied to the subjects of the study. So an intervention or treatment involves the manipulation of the independent variable in an experiment. So the presence of the intervention can be attributed as the cause of change in the dependent variable. So we will be divided the participants into two groups, wherein there is a group of participants subjected to the intervention, which is what we called as a treatment group, and the other group is what we call the control group, which refers to the participants not subjected to the intervention. But it's very important. It's very known that interventions are being utilized in both quasi-experimental and experimental studies. So I'll repeat, whenever we say experimental, either quasi or experimental research designs, it aims to establish a causal effect relationship between two variables. This effect is presumed to have occurred during the study. And this means that experimental manipulation is being applied.